button so we can get this show on the road. So we've got half an hour. That's all we've got. And in this half an hour, we're going to do the same format as we did last week, but with a different set of exercises. So we've got 3 exercises that we do 3 times through, and then we move on to the next set of 3. When we do that, we've gone through 3 sets of 3. There's a lot of 3s going on. We come back and do all of it just 1 time through, right? Doesn't matter, I'm in charge. I'll tell you what to do. So let's get warmed up first. Take your feet just a little bit wider than your hips, lift your chest and start bending the knees. Drive the hips back and down and keep the chest lifted. And I'm pushing the feet through the floor. Now look, I'm going to come up onto tiptoes so that I warm up the calf, right? Then I'm going to stay on tiptoes and go forward and back. So it's a little forward and back jump. Now, if you don't like that jump straight away, then go with an easy walk. So a nice big step forward and step back instead of jumping forward and back. So there we go. Now from there, take a little bounce, side to side. So we start to wake up the legs and we start to bring up the heart rate. Then from there, make it a double bounce. So I'm going side to side, double bounce, like that. Now I'm starting to pick up my foot. Yep, so I've got a little hop. Hop on one foot, hop on the other. There we go. Now, go back to a single hop, and I've started to make it more of a skater, side to side. Yeah, there it is. Nice big jump, side to side, but if you don't want to jump, a step touch will do nicely. All right, then come back into the center, and I want you to crawl, into your plank, and crawl back. Crawl into plank, and crawl back, and we're starting to warm up the hamstrings now, and the back. Come into your plank and pause. Step one foot to the outside of the hand. Back to plank, step the other foot to the outside of the hand. So that again, hamstrings, hips, core, and back all start to warm up a little bit. Right, nearly there. Step back to plank and hold. Bum up, bum down. Bum up, bum down. And there's the stretch for the back. Now slowly walk up to standing. Bring yourself up. Go back to that little bit of a bounce. And then feet together and apart. And if you want, bring in those arms. There we go. Nice jumping jack. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Right, our first move. We're going to do a long jump down, try not to hit the window, then run back, flick your heels to your bum. 3, 2, 1. So we jump, then flick backwards. Then we jump and flick back. Now it's up to you how long you spend jumping and how long you spend running. Okay? Doesn't matter. You fix it in your own head. Now come down to the floor and hold your plank. And again, I don't mind whether you're on your elbows or whether you're on your hands. And it's 20 seconds just holding a plank. So that should give you a chance to catch your breath. In all of our triplets, the middle move is a core move. So we've got a cardio move, a core move, and an explosive move. Back up on your feet and the explosive move. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Now, if you don't want to do that, or you'd like to make it a little bit harder, 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. There it is. So you choose either of those and make sure that you're jumping, if you can. Okay, that's our triplet. We're going to do it all again. 3, 2, 1. Long jump, run back. Now, I can make that easier. Long stride like we did in the warm-up, and then walk backwards. Out, out, down, march backwards. Yep, out, down, march backwards. Or jump and run. Here's our core move. Come down to the floor and hold a plank. Obviously, a plank is harder when you're closer to the ground. So if you're on your elbows, it's going to be harder. Tuck your tailbone under, push your shoulders towards your fingers, then lengthen your neck. Tighten the waist and pull your belly button towards your spine. Up you come. Now your option, triple jump together or a burpee. Now look at the change. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. So now I'm adding in a little quarter turn just to give me a bit of variety and help me keep going a little bit longer. Right? Okay. One more time through those 3 moves. Start with a long jump. 3, 2, 1. Drop and run back. Now, if you have an issue with your lower back, you may not want to do the long jump. So what you could do is just do a deep squat and then jog on the spot, right? Because that'll take the pressure off the back. Come down onto the floor, into your plank. Hold the hover. Shoulders towards the fingers. Push the heels away. Tighten the tummy. Hold. Now you need to catch your breath here so that when we're back up on our feet, the burpee turn or the squat jump turn, we're going to be ready for it. 4, 3, 2, back up. So, triple jump, turn, or burpee turn. Now for each one of these exercises, we do them for 20 seconds each. And then we get roughly 10 seconds rest, okay? Remember your option, triple jump turn. Remember, if you don't want to do that, you can take away the impact. We get a 30-second rest. So it's time to take a drink if you need one. 3 new moves. Move number 1 is our explosive move. Move number 2 is our core move. And move number 3 is our cardio move. So we begin with a tuck jump. 2 maybe jumps and then a run with your knees up. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 7, 6. Now here's a couple of options. Straight jump is a lot less intense, as is a little jog. So if you want a little bit less, little straight jump and then a jog. Core move. On your hands, push your shoulders forward and take your feet apart. One hand and then the other leaves the ground. Now that is all about staying still in the hips. So nothing moves except that hand, right? Back, up, onto your feet. Now, I'm going to get you to run forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop squat and then run back, right? Up, down, up, down. If you don't want to do that, then obviously a little walk will do just as well. It's entirely up to you. But remember, it's only 20 seconds. Okay, tuck jump, our explosive move first. 2 jumps and then a jog. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then a run. Good, 1, 2, and then a run. Again, remember your choice, your options. 2 little jumps and then a jog. And if you're doing little jumps, really use your arms to help bring your heart rate up. Down on the floor, plank position, shoulders forward, feet wide, one hand and then the other. Now imagine you've got your water bottle on your back. And I don't want you to let it roll off. So if that hip is rocking, drop the knees and put the knees down will give you more stability. Okay, here we go, ready to drop. We're gonna drop, pick the knees up, and drop. Pick the knees up, and drop. Use the arms, look at my arms. Can you see how I'm powering the run by using the arms? Remember the option, I can still power the arms and not jump, right? Using the arms will keep the heart rate rising. Good. One more time with this triplet. Explosive, core, cardio. Here we go. Explode. 1, 2, run. That gives you a little bit of impetus to jump higher. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you run into the tuck, you'll be able to get higher. Okay. Down on the floor, plank position. Ready? Feet wide, hot hands, we call this. Imagine the floor's hot, and you need to take your hand, because it's burning, off the ground. One hand, and then the other, right? But the hips stay still. No movement into the hips at all. Good. Right. Run and drop. Forward, down, up. Use the arms for that extra rise in the heart rate. Lift the knees. Down. Come on. Okay, this is the end of round 2. Remember, there are 4 rounds to get through. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. We have a 30-second breather. So, one more set of moves. We're going to do explosive, core, cardio. Okay? Explosive, core, cardio. Explosive move is going to be a star jump. There. If that's too much, add in a little squat. And if it's still too much, then jack. Let's go. I'll tell you when we're 10 seconds through. Okay? Keep going. There's 10. Now, if you want to add in a little jump, because you can't keep going, that's okay. You want to change it to a jack, also okay. Down on the floor, plank, tap or jack. So I can tap the toe, or I can jack the feet. I can be on my hands, or I can be on my elbows, and I can be on my knees, or I can be on my toes. So this move has loads of variety, lots of different options, so that everybody can do it. Okay, back up on your feet. Now we did this in the warm-up. Skater, side to side. So just like the warm-up, I'm going to give you a low option, but this time I'm going to make it a curtsy lunge. So if you don't want to skate, I want you to curtsy lunge, because that way then you'll get the bum to do some work. Okay, option, curtsy or skate. Reach as you skate. Got it? Those are our three. We explode into a star jump. 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. Now, land softly. Control with the core. That's 10 seconds. You want to do a little bit of a jack? Do a little bit of a jack. You want to slow down your star? Slow it down. Okay, plank jacks. Here we go. Down on the floor. 1, 2, out, out. There it is. You can be on your elbows. You can be on your knees. You can be on your hands. You can be on your toes. Okay, halfway. We should be sweating. And up. Okay, skater. Now I'm starting to reach with my fingers. Touch down. There. Just makes it that little bit more challenging, but there's the option. That curtsy lunge. It's a great move, a curtsy lunge. Great for working the glutes. So you really might want to even swap them, mix them up a little, so you get a full body workout. Okay, one more time through the triplet. Star jumps, explode, then core, then cardio. Let's go. Big jump, as high as you can. That's it. So I'm adding in a little bounce so that I can keep going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down on the floor. Plank, jack. Let's do it. When you're ready, get started. Remember the option. I can be up on my hands, tapping the toe. Here, I can be down on my elbows. I can be down on my knees. Lots of options. Nobody should be stopping. Everyone should be able to find something that they can do here. Back up on your feet. Skater, side to side. Got it? Now keep it moving. See if you can go a little higher and lower. So there's more up and down. Right? I haven't got any room to go much wider. So I'm going to try and go higher and lower to work that bit harder. 10 seconds. The end of round 3 in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right. Now then, here it comes. All of the moves that we've done once through. That's it. Our final block. Cardio, core, and explosive moves. Move number 1 is our long jump, run back. Remember that? 3, 2, 1. Long jump, run back. Now see how I'm picking up my heels in this round so that I work the back of my legs. Right? Get those hamstrings working. Now, remember the option if you don't want to do the long jump. There. Now, down onto your floor, plank, hold. Nothing except a plank. 20 seconds to collect your thoughts. Ready for move number 3, our cardio move, which is either a triple squat turn or a burpee turn, right? And if you don't like the turn, don't do it. Okay, let's go. Triple squat, turn, or burpee turn. Here we go. Now remember, if you don't want to turn, It's okay. And you don't have to. Here we go. It's up to you whether you add the turn or not. And remember, you can do one turn, or you can just stay put before you turn. Okay. Move number 4. Explode. Tuck jumps and then run into it. So let's go. 1, 2. Then I run into my jump. There. Back and then in. Back and then in. That way I can get higher. Remember your option. Little swing will also work. Down on the floor. Hot hands. Are you ready for those? Hands under the shoulders. Hips still. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, notice I've got my feet wide, and that's to help stabilize. If I bring my feet together, oh, that's a lot harder. I can feel my hips moving as I do that. Back up on your feet. Run forward and squat. High knee run. Drop back. Knees up if you can. Drop. Power through the arms. Power through the legs. But if you don't want to, use the arms and walk. Touch the floor if you can. And use the arms and walk back. Come on. 5 seconds. We're nearly there. Block 2 is almost done. Okay, breathe. Our final set. 3 exercises. Explode, core, cardio. Explode. Now we do it. I'll tell you when. Almost there. 10 seconds. Oh, breathing hard now. Heart rate is right up. Good. 3, 2, 1. On the floor. Find a plank of your choice and jack. Out, 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 out. And remember, tap option. You want to stick with the tap? Stick with the tap. Remember, we only have half an hour together, and we only have 1 final move to do. Here it is. Back up on your feet. Skate side to side. There. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. Don't give up on me now. You're too close. Whatever you do, don't stop. So you can do this. You can even do this, but don't stop. Right? That's the only proviso, is that we do not stop moving. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that'll do it. Right. You have 30 seconds to get a drink, to walk around, to let your heart rate start to fall. But we want to keep it safe. A lot of the moves that we do when we're doing HIIT or attack or the cardio conditioning core, all of those involve a lot of work from our lower back. So it's really important that we stretch and mobilize. So if you're still wanting to bring your heart rate down, little squat tap and begin to add in your spine rotation, your spine twist. That's what we're doing there with our squat tap. And then as your heart rate starts to fall, we bring the feet to a standstill. If you're ready, if you want to keep the feet moving a little longer, keep the feet moving a little bit longer. Dropping down, side to side. So watch that hip doesn't go out. Pinch the waist and don't push out the hip. Then drop the arms forward and ease back. Good morning, Britain. Right, there we go. Nice big stretch. Forward and back. Good. Right. Okay, here we go. We're going to come down, bend the knees, and come onto the floor. Find yourself a plank, and then step one foot forward and add a twist. Step the other foot forward and add a twist. Now remember, you can put that knee down if you don't want to keep the knee up, but do watch that you drop your bum, because I have a tendency here to keep my bum up. It needs to go down to get the stretch. From there, I'll step back to plank and drive up to down dog, then through to up dog. Now take your time with it and only go as far as feels comfortable. So if you don't want to go all the way down with your hips, that's okay. If your back doesn't like it, don't do it. Then lower the knees to the ground. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Rise up into cat and slowly articulate until we're in cow. Chin tucks in, tailbone tucks under. Belly button rises. And then round we go. Nice little move for the back, this one. And then from there, push back towards child's pose, but bring your arms forward so that your bum comes away from your heels. And then we're trying to stretch the middle of the back, the thoracic spine. So right down around your bra strap. Slowly drag the hands in, tuck the toes under, push your bum up into down dog, drop the heels if you can, and walk the hands towards the feet. Now stay there for a second so that we're getting that stretch into the hamstrings and a stretch into the back. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, roll slowly up to standing, tuck in the tailbone under. Oh, that's a sweaty one today. Well done, guys. Let me stop that button.